Hello Pisces, and welcome to your July 2023 reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came up is the Ace of Wands. It came up on the side, so I guess for some of you, you know what it is. Others of you, you haven't grasped it yet, but it's still in the hand of God. But the thing is, with aces, it can be new beginnings, new ways, new passions, new something that excites you, that gives energy. And also, for others of you, a way to bring your energy in a different way. Your willpower, your expansion, like solar plexus here, the fire. Under it, I have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is really not taking that Ace of Wands, that opportunity to bring your energy differently or to have this new passion. Then we have Queen of Cups. Whoops, there you are. Queen of Cups, Empress in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups probably, like your two knights here are in reverse. And it probably doesn't help that your Empress is in reverse. So your Queen of Cups might be upright, but since the Empress is the four queens, we can maybe doubt the other queens. Knight of Cups is all about, I'm following my heart. This is what I love. This is what I want. I have this ease of bringing my what I love forward. Knight of Wands, this is when I'm able to be in the here and now and follow what I love. But in reverse, it doesn't have that a spark of spontaneity, or he becomes even less engaged. It's that in and out, 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back kind of thing here. So you come in the month like that, maybe not sure of your aspiration, maybe not sure of your desires and what you love, what you want. But anyway, you're going to make a decision this month. That's the second card here. So Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords. What do I do with it? What is my true belief? Here I have Strength, and here I have the 6 of Swords. So what was preventing you from actually embarking or embracing that new wand? You're going to be able to rise above it, turn the page on whatever was in the past that prevented you from being able to perceive, allow, and see that wand as something nurturing, possible, or even you becoming like that. Then I have the 8 of Wands that came out on the side. For me, that's just that some of you it's going to be upright, some of you it's still going to be on hold. Okay, and the 8 of Wands, this is when we take that wand and then we start playing with it and we start to make it grow. One wand brings another one and so on. Then we have, the Ace of Cup with the 8 of Cup in reverse. And so this is where, and then under that, the Knight of Pentacle. This is where that wand again is going to be critical. If you look at the 8 of Cups, in order to get that cup, you need to be in the 8 of Cup. You need to actually, because the thing is that he's holding a wand. He's using that will. He's got that will to go within himself for that extra cup. And he understands that the cups that he has right now, the emotional experiences that he had, are not enough. And that there's more out there. And he is going to go there. That doesn't mean leaving our situation to, leave in the night, but it's to make that inner decision that I have access to this within myself, so that I can start experimenting love on a different level, okay? On a higher level, on a more fulfilling level. And that will mark my continuity. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen and the King of Swords. So that's interesting because it's really affecting, since we have this, your perception and your truth about yourself. So if your truth about yourself is the Empress in reverse, that means that everything that has to do with unconditional love and abundance will be distorted. It's Venus. So we will have a hard time offering our heart because we will be afraid not to be received, and so on. So let's clarify this for you, Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of July 2026. Oh, I don't know what's going on in 2026, but I keep going there. 2023. Pisces. Okay, show me the Ace of Wands. What is that all about? Oh, interesting. Four of Wands. Strength. Emperor. And of course there's a little pack here. All right. So the Four of Wands, this is when everything is clear. People around us, there's nothing happening behind the scene. There's no confusion. The Four Wands are upright, clear as day, all there to celebrate. Okay, celebrate life. We're welcome, all of this. This is like also often associated with the 11:11. Okay, in a sense of it's that remastering of selves, but and allowing the perception and the capacity of a threshold that will bring us on the other side where everything is upright and happy and so on. Okay. Here is the Tower in reverse with the Seven of Cups. So what it's trying to do is to demolish here, and that is Venus in Scorpio. Okay, when Scorpio did not clean all of the old wounds, then they're projected in front of us. Old wounds of not receiving love, not being received with what we bring, what we love, everything that has to do with that. Seven of Cups, we're making these projections of abandonment, of not being received, of not being loved, and so on. Okay? And our Lion is trying to protect us by making sure that we're not going to put ourselves out there and live that pain that goes with it. That new wand is actually a very powerful wand that creates a kind of tower to destroy these illusions, finish bring the insight, because there's always a download with the Tower. Bring the insight that would finish the Seven of Cups for you. Because when we're in the Seven of Cups, we cannot engage completely in anything, because we're always, the fear of being hurt will always be there. So we will not cross the threshold if on the other side, what if is filled. And here I stop again on the Emperor, because that's our masculine. If our masculine, our masculine that will make the decisions, that will cross the threshold. Our feminine gives us the insight of it. But here our feminine is all over the place, because she's lost in her. And when she looks in the oracle of water, she sees as much the pains that she had and the future is all mixed together. So that's why you probably feel like you're having you're all conflicted, because your Empress is in reverse. That's your Knight of Wands in reverse. Is like this way, this way, this way. Why? Because pain. You're still grieving. You're still looking at what you've lost, of the pain you've lived. And you're Pisces. So you have the capacity to really go deep into that and to really feel it deeply. Let's look at your Empress in reverse. Yeah. That wand is also the wand, the fire, the willpower that would be needed to push you away from that pain and towards the Ace of Cup. Here's a Page of Cup. So maybe some of you have the opportunity right there, floating over your head, to receive an Ace of Cup, to get out of the focus of on the old wounds that is blurring everything. Here is another wand in the Hermit, a wand to guide you lit by your inner intuition. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. So it's gonna be a decision this month. What do I believe the most? My illusions, my old wounds, as being what is my truth? Or am I going to follow my inner light? There's another card behind that. Yeah. Jesus. All right. So, 10 of Cups in reverse. You need that cup. Because right now, your vibration of cups, as had hit its 10, was ready for the next cycle. You didn't get it. You were so afraid to be hurt. But right now, the 10 is imploding. When it's in reverse, we have a hard time seeing the beauty, the light in the tree, in everything, feeling its joy and its pleasure. So that's the choice. Is this my reality, or am I actually going to make the decision to release the swords in my heart? That's why we have the King and Queen of Swords. These are the beliefs left from the heartaches. An emotion and a conclusion creates a belief. So that's why, in chaos magic, let's say, you're trying to create an emotion strong enough with a thought, a conclusion, a will, and then it creates the belief. The moment you have the belief, it starts appearing into your life. But that can be, this is like whatever happened created a bad casting on your life. And here that one is the opportunity to change that. But you have to make the choice. Here is the Nine of Pentacles telling you that you have all that you need to make it. Your higher self knows how to deprogram the lion, the physical, animalistic side of you. Let's see here. because she knows how the universe works. Strength. And it is going to take strength to give yourself the choice to turn the page. Like they were showing here, there's something you need to forgive, Pisces. And when I say forgive, I'm not talking about forgiving whoever gave you those wounds. Okay? Everybody's the version of forgiveness, in a sense, like, I forgive you, my child, and then all of a sudden your soul is pure. Nobody has that power. It is always between you and the divine, not a third party. So forgiving somebody is not wiping their slate clean and all of a sudden they're innocent like the lamb. No, forgiving somebody is allowing ourselves to detach from the pain of the experience. I will not carry this within me. I don't have to go and prove to the divine, here, this is what happened, or looking for anything else. I will not let that hinder me anymore. And the way the divine lived it as he was within you when you lived it. So whatever you need to turn the page on, it is in your best interest, okay? Because it would actually change a lot of things. Well, first of all, it would allow you to finish a cycle. And this is something that your soul has been telling you, but you haven't been listening. It's been telling you to drop those wands. You're at your end. It's been trying to tell you here what you really want to bring forward. Love. Here I am, Pisces, as a Knight of Cups. This is my cup. To whom can receive it, good for you. You can't, too bad. But I am not going to prevent myself from living, experimenting life, because at one point in life it wasn't received, or it was thrown back, or something like that. Okay? So at the end of the month, either you start acting on this decision, and here is the Page of Pentacles, probably in a reference of this, as, all right, now I'm entering into my new cycle. I'm planting energy in a different way. I'm not waiting, analyzing, reprocessing, doubting anymore, but I am in action. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. Open yourself to that cup, Pisces. Yeah, do not let yourself, don't abandon yourself. Go for that cup. Bring back the sun into your life. Here, the moon, that's you. The moon is in reverse, and that means that it is revealing this. Those cups are filled with abandonment, not feeling enough, being sacrificed, or sacrificing ourselves, or what we love, who we are, our own path, preventing us to, express ourselves. Like a naked kid on a white horse. This is the sun. This is the fifth house of pleasure, children, self-expression. It is a big decision. And that's the decision in a way. Do I keep myself in my old pain, thinking that that's the only truth, and therefore I'm going to be stuck in this reality? Or do I release it, release myself, cut my own shackles, and continue my path. Because the emotional charge is holding you hostage, Pisces. And it's removing all the pleasure from life. And so this is the decision here. Listening to your spirit, to your soul, or to your beliefs, that the distorted beliefs that came from a trauma, from a heartache, from a grieving. So it's a big choice this month for you. The fact that we have the full moon in Capricorn, that's possible that it's going to show it to you on the 3rd of the month, and that's probably what disturbs you a bit. The full moon will reveal this to you. So, and we're in a fellow water sign, Cancer time. So everything that has to do with grounding ourselves, emotionally, nurturing, Venus, the moon. It's all about that. So it's a big decision, Pisces, but it's a decision that will release you in a way that right now you can't even imagine. So I'm going to call it a big release, because ultimately this is what that tower is trying to bring. All right? On this, my beautiful Pisces, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. And subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading with this. And of course, you understand that this can be just like a tram happening behind your head. And it's up to you to actually do it or not. Free will. But it's just that you will be conscious of this month. So yes, if you want a private reading, there's the website, and you go on that. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I do ask the universe to give you back. So on this, namaste, and I'll see you next month.